All right, all right. Hey, everyone. And a heartfelt happy Mother's Day to all of you tuning in today. I want to take a moment to celebrate the incredible moms who warm our hearts with their love, strength, and endless support. Whether you're here with your own mom or cherishing the memory of one who has inspired you, today is a day to honor the amazing woman who shaped our lives. Now, let's dive into today's topic. All right, now back to the main topic of the day. Today we're going to talk about OneDrive. We're not going to talk about the entire OneDrive because OneDrive and SharePoint work coincidentally together. As you know, OneDrive is a personal cloud storage that an individual normally would save their files. SharePoint is a shared location that more than one person, two or more people can share documents back and forth, whether it be internally or externally. But we'll go over that in another video. We're going to focus on OneDrive, just some basic settings in OneDrive. So what I'm going to do, you can go to, we're going to talk about online because once we get to OneDrive that's installed onto your computer, that can be some other things that you'll have to take or look into. So let's go to portal.office.com. Once you go to portal.office.com, you'll end up on a page like this. This is Microsoft's home page. Okay. What you would do, you would click on the dots up in the left upper hand corner. These will access all of your apps, which is called your app launcher, as you see. I'm just going to tab over here because I have it up already. Okay. All right, so once that comes up, you'll see some of my files displayed under my files tab over, and you're gonna go ahead and look to your left. You'll see that there's several different subcategories that you can choose from. But right now, we're gonna focus over here to the right. Over to the right, you can see different folders, different colors, and different files. All right. So, what you can do, say for instance, you want to change the color of the folder. You can click on these three dots, all right, and change the folder color like this. So let's say I want to change it to an orange, okay? That's how you would change it, and that's how fast it'll change, all right? Another thing we can do, go to these three dots, which also stand for more actions. Click on that. All right, look at all these different options you have. You can share it out, and we'll go over share. That'll be another video. You can copy the link if you wanted. That's again to share it to somebody. We're going to go over this portion in another video because they all link together to some degree. If you want to delete the folder, you can delete it, but you want to make sure there's nothing in the folder or nothing in the folder that you need before you delete the folder. So I would definitely check in the folder first. And you can do that by clicking on the actual folder and seeing what's in there. Okay, let's go back. All right, so we were going over some of the options. You have favorites. So say for instance, you access the folder quite often. You would want to save it as a favorite. If you save the folder as a favorite, you will see the star appear, and you'll also be able to access it under this tab over here or category over here called favorites. And we'll visit that in a moment. Okay. It'll just allow you to access the folders that you use the most quicker. Okay. All right. Let's go back to that more actions location. Okay. If you like to download the contents within this folder, or if it's just a document, if you like a download means that it will actually save to your computer under the download folder physically on your computer, okay? And I think we all know what's rename means. If we want to rename the folder to something else. So let's see. Let's think of something fun to rename the folder. Anybody? Okay. Let's see. Let's rename it to uh all my single ladies. That's right. All my single ladies. All my single ladies. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh. All right. Let's go ahead and update that. Update it. All right. So give it a few moments for it to update. It's going to update to all my single ladies. I said all my singles. I meant to put all my single ladies, but you get the picture. I'm going to click on refresh so that it will update. And as you see, now it says all my singles. And actually, it has moved up from being underneath the apps because it's now ALL, which becomes before apps. Okay. All right. And let's go through some of the other options. Okay. You can also move the folder to another location. So say for instance, we have the apps folder selected. We can click on move to. Okay. All right. And we can move this to templates. Okay. Once we select it, we can click on move here. And you will see the apps folder will be gone shortly. There you go. You see how fast that was? We're going to go into templates and we should see apps. There you go. All right. Now let's go back to my files. Oh, wait a minute. What did the fox say? All right. Let's go back to the more actions. And so this is a little bit more advanced. I'm not going to go into detail of this, but this will allow you to add some flow charts or some automation to this folder. And like I said, I'm not going to go into more details of this because this is more advanced. All right. If you wanted some more details on behalf of this folder, it'll tell you some details on the folder as far as how the size of it and who created it, just in general. Okay. Let's look at more details. There you go. All right. It told you when it was modified and so forth. Okay. All right. Okay, I think that's all that we're going to go over in this video. Oh, one thing we can go over is how to recover something that you delete. Okay, so I'm going to delete. What's the 411, hun? All right, who remember that song? All right, let's go ahead and delete this folder. I'm going to delete it. Are you sure? Yes. We want to go ahead and delete this folder. All right. Now you see down here it says open recycling bin. We're going to open it, but say for instance you deleted it and you walked away. Okay. I'm going to close this out. All right. And we can go over here on the left side. We can go here on the left side and go to recycling bin. Okay. Oh, okay. There goes our folder. So we can select it. The folder we just deleted. We can go ahead and select it. All right. And we will select up here, restore. Okay. Give it a moment to restore. All right. Now let's go back to my files. All right. So what's the 411, hun? It's back. The file is back into my files in OneDrive. Okay. All right. So That'll be it for this video today. Please continue to look at my videos. I have more coming. Until then, have a good one.